Hello, hello. Jennifer Dawn here with Best Planner Ever and the Success Club. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to cover how to be an outstanding accountability partner today. So first of all, I just want to say welcome to Success Club. You've made an amazing choice, a wonderful decision to step up, own your life, right? By joining Success Club, holding yourself accountable, and putting yourself in a situation where you're no longer going to let all those wonderful goals that you want to achieve in your life, just fall by the wayside. So first of all, a big welcome and congratulations. Now, this video, we're going to focus on the piece of Success Club around accountability, because when you join the club, you're going to be assigned an accountability partner. For some of you who have had an accountability partner, you're going to know exactly what this is. No big deal. For those of you who have never had an accountability partner, it's simply just another person who helps us keep our commitments to ourselves. So that's what it is, all right? Think about it. When you have a goal and nobody knows about it, it's super, super easy, right, to let yourself off the hook. But when you have an accountability partner and somebody else out there knows what you want to accomplish, now it becomes much harder to let ourselves off the hook, and this is why you absolutely want one. The most successful people, and think about top-level athletes, the most successful people in business, they all have accountability partners in one form or another. Sometimes they can be coaches, they could be any kind of professional that you're bringing into your life to help you meet a specific goal, okay? Scientific studies have proven that when you have an accountability partner, it increases your chances of success by as much as 95%. Plus, it also helps us just to not feel so alone, right? I know I felt that when I'm growing a business and raising a family. Sometimes it just feels like nobody understands me and I'm all alone in this, and that is not true. So this is why you are now a member of our amazing community, and this is why we want to assign an accountability partner so that we don't feel so alone, because we absolutely are not. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about how to be a great accountability partner. If you've never done it, no worries. It's easy and it's fun. And if you have any questions as you go along through the process, you can always reach out to us at sales@bestplannerever.com. Okay, that's our direct email. We answer that email every single day. You can just send us a little message and we will absolutely respond if you have any problems or questions at all. All right, so here's what to do next. When you signed up for Success Club, you were emailed an initial welcome email, and in there was a link to complete a form. There's some information that we want to know about you so that we can then hand match you with an accountability partner. Once we've matched you with the accountability partner, and that process should only take a couple of days. It might even be less time. It might be a little bit more time if we find that, oh, we want to wait for just the right partner for you. But usually within a couple of business days, you're going to receive an email introduction to your new accountability partner. What you want to do is you want to reply to the email, okay? Don't just ignore the introduction email to your new accountability partner. It's not a great way to get the relationship started. So reply to the email, and what we want you guys to do is schedule a time to talk with each other. Yes, today in our online world, we're actually going to have a real conversation on the phone. If you guys are, if you have Zoom or Skype and you want to do a video call, even better. But schedule a time to actually meet face-to-face on Skype or Zoom, or talk to each other on your cell phones, okay? Share your contact information. So if you're a texter, make sure you have the cell phone to text to. Share email addresses so that you can get in touch with each other. And then you want to schedule a short get-to-know-each-other call. This can be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. It should not be a 3-hour phone call, all right? You guys, we're all busy. So we want to make sure that we respect each other's time. So set aside anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get to know each other. And if you're tempted to say, oh, I'm so busy, I just can't make the time, this is your life. These are your goals. This is your accountability partner. Okay, make the time to get to know them, because this person is going to help you be more successful. All right, it's worth the investment in your time to spend a few minutes getting to know each other. Now, you might be going, oh my gosh, what are we going to talk about on the call? And so here is a suggested format to follow. So once you guys get on the phone, you're each going to share 2 to 3 minutes of something personal, such as where you live, what you do for a living, if you're a business owner, if you're in corporate, what your hobbies, your interests are you married? Do you have kids? Are you caring for elderly parents? Are you pregnant? Like any of these things that are going on. So you want to share some personal things about yourself. In 3 to 5 minutes, you want to share your vision. If you've created your vision, you could even read it to your accountability partner and say, hey, I want to share with you the vision of my life. This is where I want to go. If you haven't created a vision, that's okay too. You can talk about, why you haven't created it. And maybe that's the first thing your accountability partner holds you accountable on, is creating that vision of your life. If neither of you have done it, you guys can work on it together, right? Okay, the next 3 to 5 minutes, you want to share the big goal that you're working on. You should not be working on a big goal unless you have a clear vision, all right? So if you don't have the big goal yet, it's fine, but just that's your big goal, is to get the vision done. And then from the vision, you can figure out what you want your big goal to be. Remember, you guys have complete access to all of our educational resources. So you can watch the Goal Achieve program with the classes that take you step by step how to create the vision statement, how to create your goals, how to do the strategy. You have access to these educational resources, all right? So it's all there for you. And finally, in the last 1 to 2 minutes, just sum up whatever your next action steps are. So this is your perfect opportunity to practice accountability. What's an action step that you're each going to take next, which will take you closer to your vision? Make sure that your action steps are realistic and doable. Okay, this is check your egos. That's all. That's the easiest and fastest way to say it. Check your egos. Okay. This is not, let me outdo her. Let me show her how much I can do. Let me show off and show her how brilliant I am. Like, that's not what this is about. This is check your ego, be real, be realistic, and of course you want to push yourself each week. But again, it needs to be doable. Set the bar where you know that you're going to be able to achieve it, so that you keep your forward momentum going and you feel good each week. Every Monday, you're going to have a check-in in the Facebook group. So you'll see a Monday check-in from me in the group. Sometimes I'm going to write, sometimes I'm going to have a video, but what you want to make sure and do is tag your accountability partner in your post so that they definitely see your comment and can comment on it. Make sure that you revisit the group to comment on her post, all right? Support each other in the weekly check-in so that it's not just like your, crickets are chirping when you do your weekly check-in. You want your partner to comment on it as well, okay? If you have a few minutes, I'd love for you to also show some support for others in the group. It's totally fine. Even if they're not your accountability partners, if you see them struggling with something, make sure that you take 5 or 10 minutes and just show support for other people in the group. But do not let this turn into a major time suck, okay? I'm a business coach. I'm all about productivity and time management. So do not let Facebook suck you in, and before you know, it's 3 hours before you got off Facebook. I want you to literally set the timer. Give yourself 10 minutes or even 15 minutes on a Monday to do your check-in, support some other women, support your accountability partner, get in and get out, okay? Now let's go over some quick do's and don'ts of being an awesome accountability partner. Okay, so share your vision, share your goals, be open and honest, right? Check your ego. We're all real, we're all in this together. Recognize your wins each week. That's really important in the group. We only want to focus on our wins. It's not that we're going to be challenged or have crap come up that stops us, right? This is always going to happen. But what we want to do is we want to recognize, well, what did we learn from the challenge? How did we succeed? Because we want to keep that forward momentum moving. Be supportive of your accountability partner. Expect them to keep their word, right? This is what accountability is all about. And that's why I say set a realistic action step, something that, it's a little bit of a push, but you think you feel pretty good you can get it done, right? Because you do want to expect each other to keep your word. and you want to communicate with each other. It doesn't need to be, 5 times a day, but on the Monday check-in, it's not a bad idea to shoot her a little text on Wednesday or even on Friday. Hey, how'd your week go? Did you get stuck? If you know something she was struggling with, how'd it go, right? So just kind of communicate with each other. Use common sense here on a reasonable basis. Some don'ts. Don't let each other off the hook, but this is within reason, okay? Common sense and good judgment here. But the idea is to hold each other accountable. So if every week it's just like, la, 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 we didn't get it done, and oh, look at us having so much fun, we're not getting anything done, you have missed the point of accountability. So we do not want to see that happen. Don't vomit information on calls, emails, posts. And you know what I mean here. It's when you get the email and it's like 14 pages, like nobody wants that email, okay? In your check-in message, yes, I want you to be detailed, of course, but do not write a check-in message that takes up, 3 pages on the Facebook screen. So just kind of keep that in mind. Don't vomit information on calls, emails, and posts. Don't miss your check-ins. It's just kind of like you've said you want to be in this group. You've said you wanted accountability. So show up. Don't miss your check-ins. Now, if you're sick or something has happened, we get it. Just check in when you can. Tell us where you were. Totally fine, but do your best not to miss check-ins. Don't tell your accountability partner what to do. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, well, you should do this, and oh, well, you should do that. That is not what this is about, okay? This is about supporting her in wherever she is struggling. And so to be supportive requires you to not just be, oh, you should do this or you should do that, okay? Wherever she's struggling, the idea here is to just be supportive, okay? Accountability first, your friends second. And what I mean by this is that the point of an accountability partner is to hold each other accountable. It doesn't mean that you don't want to be friendly, but it's not friends first. This is not about, oh, I'm lonely and I need a friend. There are and it's not to say you won't become friends, but accountability is our first and foremost priority. And so if your goal is to make some new friends, awesome. Have your accountability partner help support you in ways of doing that, putting yourself out there and putting yourself into places where you can make some more friends, right? Whatever that goal is. Don't expect daily or like crazy frequent communication. Like if you're expecting your accountability partner to like text you 10 times a day, that's completely unrealistic. So do not set crazy expectations like that for how frequently you guys are going to communicate. And a last and final note, I want you to remember, change is hard, guys. The point of this group is to make progress on your goals, whether it be health goals or business goals or career goals or relationship goals, money goals, right? Everybody is going through things right now in their life where they are struggling and challenges that they are having, some more severe than others. And to make these changes can absolutely be hard. Change comes from within. But if you're in this group, I know that you are ready to change because you've taken the first step to build accountability into your life. But just a quick reminder to take it in stages. Some weeks you're going to knock it out of the park, and some weeks you're going to be set back, and that's okay. Don't expect to be perfect. Just do your very best. And when you need help, make sure and come to our laser coaching calls for additional help and additional support. All right, that's it. I know you guys can totally rock this. Let's do it. Let's go have an amazing, amazing time together in the Success Club, holding each other accountable and really helping each other just get out there and live our best lives. All right, I'll see you in there.